I don't like to stand too close to this man because last time I did that, I ended up with a bail in my head and a scar to prove it. Being nice to see you. How are you?
Nice to see you too, but it looks fantastic, mate.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Plastic surgery does all sorts of amazing things. Now, massive summer coming up. Before we get to the Ashes, you have such a love affair with India. Kohli and Rohit Sharma lining up for 3 one-day internationals just even before we get to the Ashes. So much to look forward to, mate.
Mouth-watering, isn't it?
It really is, isn't it?
It's super exciting because when you got the calibre of players that are on display, it's just so exciting to watch. And that's the reason why we love doing what we do, because you see the best players playing on the format that we love to watch. White ball cricket, obviously red ball cricket coming later on, but this is pretty exciting.
I think the T20 International, which you'll see all of the games on Fox Cricket exclusively, sold out at the MCG. 95,000 they're talking for a T20 International between Australia and India.
That takes me back to, we played a T20 down there, about 95,000 as well, against India. So there'll be a lot of blue in the crowd. We're hoping for a bit of green and gold as well. But it doesn't matter who they're backing. It's just a wonderful venue to play cricket. Very exciting, great atmosphere. But yeah, I just can't wait for this summer. It's going to be massive.
Mitchell Marsh has been doing a fantastic job captaining the T20 side. He's been smacking New Zealand everywhere. And it's a big lead up, isn't it, with the T20 World Cup in February in India and Sri Lanka, which no doubt you'll be at.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a really good opportunity for a couple of guys to showcase their talent.
Yeah.
You mentioned Mitchell Marsh. You're obviously not playing in the sort of test last year. He got dropped, but he's finding his feet again. He's doing well with the captaincy on his sleeve, and I think he'll also be thinking about longer term cricket too. So, a great transition to go from white ball cricket, does well there, does well with the captaincy, and then potentially get back into red ball cricket too. The
Ashes, something that is very, very close to your heart. I think the first 3 days of all test matches are sold out. I cannot remember a bigger build-up to a summer of cricket in Australia than this one, mate.
This will be the biggest Ashes series potentially ever, and I think
it will be.
The reason being, it's going to be beautiful weather, certainly in Sydney as well. Melbourne's always good. Now, it's going to kill me to say this.
We're in Sydney. It's not raining today. They must be saving it for the
Put
test
a game
match.
of cricket on, it will. Look, this is a great chance to England to come out. We've heard so much about what style of cricket they'll play. Will they go with Bazball? If they do, they've got to commit to it. 5 great test matches. We'll start in Perth. Really good opportunity for the Australian quicks as well, I think, on that bouncy wicket, and try to unsettle the Poms a little bit. But a lot of people are saying Australia 5-0. It's going to be very close, I believe. I'll never back against Australia, but I reckon my prediction. I know you haven't gone there yet, but I'm going to get there early. Mark Wood. If Mark Wood plays with Jofra Archer, we could see some really, really quick bowling. Mark Wood's the guy that can go past that 150k barrier. If he plays, look out Australia.
And I think the Australian crowds, I remember speaking at the MCG in the last Ashes, fell in love with him because he's a heart and soul man. Just leaves it all out there, doesn't he?
He does. He's got this imaginary horse that he rides in the outfield.
He's got a unicorn or something.
I don't know what it is. It doesn't exist.
It does.
But he's a great guy to have on his side, and obviously with Jofra Archer back now, I think he had 4 years out of Test cricket. I watched him personally bowl at Lords a couple of months ago. His pace is back. Yeah, he bowled really well, and also against India. But yeah, so great to see him back, and then if that combination with him and Mark Wood could be mouth-watering.
My word. Okay, predictions: leading run scorer for the Ashes, Bing.
You probably asked this question to the other commentators. They probably said Steve Smith, but it's going to be hard to go past Steve Smith.
Steve Smith, skull through a Harry Brook side
Harry Brook,
into the
definitely.
equation as well.
I just think Steve Smith, the age he's at, he's got the experience, he knows his wickets well, loves playing here in Australia, so it'd be hard to go past Steve Smith.
Leading wicket taker?
Scott Boland.
Scotty B, the Victorian.
Well, look, obviously with the injury to Pat Cummins, we're not sure. I hope that Pat Cummins will play the first test. We'll wait and see where that leads, but opens a door for guys like Scott Boland. He'll work very well amongst the team, obviously. Who then, if Pat Cummins doesn't play, who takes that leadership role? Obviously with Mitchell Starc and Josh Hazlewood, who will do a great job. I just think those types of ball swinging back in, the pace of Mitchell Starc and Hazlewood. Scott Boland, though, he'll just get the ball to sit on the handkerchief line of length, and I reckon he might nick a few off.
End result for the Ashes, Bing?
3-2 to Australia. No rain affected.
2-2 coming into Sydney?
I'd like to say that. I don't know, but my you've always got to start a series well. I reckon the team that wins in Perth will win the series.
Well done, Bing. Can't wait to see you
I can't
on
wait
Fox
either.
Cricket throughout the summer. Brett Lee, the superstar.